Hello again. Doesn't seem very long since we were with you 10 minutes ago. But thanks for coming over and joining us for this watch along Portugal versus Czechia. We'll quickly go for the lineups because the players are singing anthems at this precise moment in time. This is the Portuguese lineup. I can't really see it, but it's Diogo Costa in goal, a back three of Diego Dallo, Pepe, who's about 148, Ruben Diaz, and then in midfield, Cancelo as a wing back, Nuno Mendes on the other side, middle three of Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, and Bernardo Silva. Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Rafael Leao. Some side. And actually, you've got to give Cristiano Ronaldo a bit of credit for this. If this is his sixth European Championships, going all the way back to the one in Portugal in Euro 2004 and going all the way through now to this one this year. So 20 years playing tournament football. It's an outstanding achievement for a player that I don't really like very much, but obviously a fantastic talent. Here's the Czech lineup. Stanek in goal, a back three of Holeš, Horanec, and Krejci, wing backs Kufal from West Ham, Dudera, middle three of Provod, Souček, the captain, of course, from West Ham, Suic, and up front Patrick Schick and Kuchta. Don't know much about many of them, but I do know Schick, obviously, Kufal and Souček, and Krejci, I think, and Holeš I've heard of. But that's the sides. We're going to get some comments quickly. Thanks for coming over. Robert Guyver is a new member. Thank you for that, Robert. King Hoddle's joined too. Interesting to see how Portugal goes. We're not far from kickoff, and Cristiano Ronaldo haven't even made a banner. Unbelievable. Better do it quickly now. Better quickly do this because I haven't done one yet. Lots of hugging going on the sideline. Let's quickly do this. Otherwise, you won't know the score. Don't know if that's how you spell Czechia, but it'll have to do. And there we have it. And we are virtually ready to go. Just going for the lineups now, as I said before. Thanks for coming over. Lots of people here with me, 170 of you. Well done, guys. Really, really pleased with that. Hopefully a few more will join us as we go through. All the mods are in too. I can see Julie, J, and Ian. Who I was going to say? Any more mods? Yeah, the Ruffy Expedition's in also. And a few others. Up the A1's also in. He's a member. Nice to see you all here, fellas and lasses. But I'll do the odd comment as the game's going on. Czechia, I spelled that wrong, so Tom, I don't care. I should just put cha. Stato has been out working all day, unfortunately, so he can't join us. He's got back from a call out today, so he's done the show. Now he's having his dinner and having a bit of family time. On me, Jack Jones now. Anyway, there's a photo with Souček and Ronaldo and the officials. And kickoff is going to happen very soon. A few empty spaces in the crowd. I've got a bit of OCD. I'm gonna have to change that because that's annoying me. It's not Czechia, it's Czechia. Czechia. There you go. There you go. And that's all spelling correct now. There we go. I fancy Portugal to win. I think Portugal have got an excellent side. I think they're going to be one of the favourites for the tournament. So I think Portugal, maybe 2 or 3 none. Just some phenomenal players. Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, Leao. Awesome side. Ruben Diaz, of course. Yeah, it's a good side. And as for the Czechs, Patrick Schick is a man to look out for, I believe. Anyway, thanks for your support, guys. Over 200 here. That's fantastic. Anyway, kickoff is about to start, I believe. But Pepe does look old now. Never seen a game without him getting a yellow card in. Let's see if that continues. Portugal will kick off. They're kicking from right to left as we look. I probably need to get some kind of lineup on my phone so I know who's who here. Because the the Czechs, I'm not going to know. Anyway, Portugal are about to kick off. I will no clock tonight, but I will maintain times. And we're off and running. I do need that one there. Long ball kicked down the field by the Portuguese. The ball is with Bruno Fernandes, lost out there. And Czechs can come forward with the right wing back, who is, well, it's Soufal, isn't it? Here is Soufal, lost out there, but Czechs maintain possession. And I think Patrick Schick gets brought down there, but the referee's allowed play to go on. It's cleared down the line. It's not a great clearance from Mendes. Souček has it now. Took his time over that and got a tackle from Bruno Fernandes in the process. But Czechia have the ball in a very attacking situation. Alpha Soufal can't keep it in. Goal kick to Portugal. But a promising start from the Czechs there. Very interesting. Will be a goal kick which Costa will take. He's already took it down to Nuno Mendes of PSG. Forward there for the number 20, who is Cancelo. And onto the far side of the pitch where Ruben Diaz picks it up. He goes back inside for old man Pepe. And he squares it down here for Mendes. Mendes has the ball. Goes back to Pepe. Looks like it's a 3 with Mendes in the 3 and not Dalot. Here is Dalot now. It's actually Bernardo Silva. Look very alike. Not. Diaz. Forward there to Bernardo again. And now Diaz again. And Portugal just maintaining a modicum of control on the ball here. Nuno Mendes has it wide on his left-hand side. He has Leao outside him. He goes inside instead to Cancelo, who's kind of doing the Man City fullback thing. He's floating all over the shop. Pepe, long ball, looking for Leao, finds him 2. Leao running at the defender. Soufal goes inside 1, inside 2. Little back flick then to Bruno Fernandes. Ball for the middle, looking for the run of Bernardo. Poor cross from him. And it will go out for a goal kick to the Czechs. Thanks, Andrew. Keeping me company. Very kind of you, sir. Chippers is in as well. King Hoddle, nice to see you here. He loves Bernardo Silva. Gillian, thanks for joining us. Shane Smith, thank you for coming too. Patrick Schick wants the ball. Long clearance from the Czech keeper. Stanek. But now it's with Dalot and he goes inside. Bruno Fernandes with a pass. It's a good one too to Cancelo. He knocks it off for Mendes. He has to go back to retrieve the ball, slightly behind him. Rich Baxter too. Blenchy, good to see you here. Southern Geordie. Anyway, Cancelo's on a gallivanting run here. Plays the ball in there for Bruno Fernandes. He kind of hits the far post with a low ball. No one's there to kind of tap it in. Ronaldo's miles behind the play. And it will be a goal kick for the Czechs. Bruno Fernandes with a good ball. Unfortunately, the centre forward, who is, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo, didn't have the energy or the kind of attitude to get forward for it. Hi, Brother Butler. Hope you're well. Claire S. How are you? Paul Marsh, nice to see you. Joe McDonald, nice to see you too. Checks on the attack here on the far side of the pitch. Might try a shot here. It's blocked. It's going to fall back, and I think the referees give a free kick for handball against the Czech number, whoever he is. I think it may have been Provod, but it could have been... No, it wasn't. It was Suich. Suich, the 25. Lots of people going for Portugal. Well, Cher's playing tomorrow night against Scotland. Yeah, so that'll be another watch along for us to do. Tomorrow night, Scotland, Switzerland, with Fabian Cher on and his chiseled looks against the hardness and toughness and the physicality of the Scots. Anyway, Portugal have the ball, and it's currently with Diogo Dalot on the far side of the pitch. It's not Dalot, in fact, it's Ruben Diaz. Kind of fluctuating and changing the Portuguese here. But they have it wide on the right-hand side with Bernardo. Ronaldo's inside. Little 1-2 with Bernardo Silva and Ronaldo. Bernardo going at the defence here. Has a player wide. I think this is Diogo Dalot. £2 super ticket from Michael McIntyre. Thanks, mate. Much appreciated. Will be a throw into Portugal. Level with the Czech You say Czechoslovakia then. Penalty area. It is 4 minutes and, well, it's 5 minutes bang on now, Matt, for people that want the time. 5 minutes gone, still no goals. And the ball is with Diaz. Comes inside looking for Vitinha, finds him. Vitinha swerves it around the behind of the Czech attacker to Mendes. Nice pass. Ball inside the fullback for Leao. Sufar's got that all day. Can only clear it for a goal kick. Sorry, corner. Goal kick. Yeah, I got sidetracked there for some reason. Don't know why. Will be a corner to the Portuguese. Obviously, they're going to have a lot of height in there. Ronaldo's aerial ability still apparently working at his ripe old age. But Pepe's also in there, and he's older than Ronaldo. Vitinha will take the corner. Pepe's signalling for it. In swing it'll be. Comes in looking for Portugal as over all of them, and it's cleared away. And it's chased out, but Bernardo, is it Bernardo? No, it's Dallo there. All the way back to the keeper it goes. Costa, who just lays it short for Cancelo, and he comes wide for Lopez. Lopez gives it forward to Vitinha. Nice ball over the top, looking for the run there for Leao. Leao's, well, he's well marshalled there. And Suic gets it back to the keeper, Stanek, who clears it. Poor jump there from Mendes. And the Czechs can break here, but a poor touch there from Souček, although it's won back by Patrick Schick. Schick did well there. Ball goes forward from the Czechs. They've got promise here. Goes further wide then to the left wing back, who I think is Dudera, all the way back to Holesh. Dudera again, inside, comes inside Bernardo. Wants a ball through, he doesn't find one, gives it to Souček. Souček goes wide, back out to the far side where Dudera picks it up, the left wing back, and he goes all the way back to the centre halves. Hranec, now Holesh. Czechs playing around with it nicely. Not a lot of pressure coming in from the Portuguese. Hranec has it now, back inside for Holesh. And a ball, it's cut out by Leao, and he taps it inside there for Vitinha, back to Leao. And Portugal have got 3 against 4 here. Little trick from Leao, little cross looking for Ronaldo. Headed just wide. Couldn't get his head round far enough to nod it into the net. The angle was against him, and he couldn't twizzle his neck round to get on target. But nice play from Leao, nice cross. And Ronaldo scuffed the header, really. Hi, Sam. Hope you're well. It's going to be a long clearance from the Czechian goalkeeper. Old habits die hard, don't they? Stanek, who's long clearance, looking for Schick, and it might come to Schick. Schick tries to lob it over. Czechs could be in here, but Mendes shepherds it all the way back to the Portuguese keeper, who is, of course, Costa, and he bowls it out to Pepe. Pepe goes wide then for Mendes. Now Cancelo's standing in the left wing back position, and Mendes is playing as a 3. Very fluid, the Portuguese here. Mendes' touch ain't great. Cancelo takes over, plays it back to Pepe. Pepe and Vitinha exchange passes. Too many players are dropping deep to receive the ball here. Bruno Fernandes and Vitinha both did it there, but it's currently with Bernardo Silva in the right back position. Now it's Bruno Fernandes, who's the deepest. Goes forward there to Dallo. Back then to Diaz. Diaz forward. Finds Fernandes. And now it's with Cancelo. Wide then for Mendes. Has Leao wide of him. Doesn't go to him. Comes backwards for Fernandes. And he plays it square then to Nuno Mendes. Now Ronaldo drops deep to receive. And Portugal just maintaining possession. Back to Pepe. Nuno Mendes again. Square he goes. Vitinha. Back to Nuno Mendes. All the Czech players in their own half now. And Portugal just maintained possession. Poor pass from Pepe, trying to play the killer ball, didn't work. And the Czechs can break here. Nice ball through. The 14 for the Czechs has got it. Going to try and get across it, but his last touch was absolutely abysmal. And he just put it out of play for a goal kick. Provod. He had Pepe on toast there, went past him, but his touch then just took it out of play. Horrific touch. Not very international class, I have to say. Portugal in attack now with Nuno Mendes on his left flank. Ball inside, looking for the winner of Ronaldo, who's well shepherded. He wants a free kick. He's fallen over. I think it'll be a throw into the Czechs, to the Portuguese. Sorry, is it? No, it's a Czech. It's Ronaldo's foot that gets it, and it will be a throw into the Czechs in the right back area, where Soufal will take. Inside for Souček, two teammates, and a slice there from Soufal. Going to fall for Czechoslovakian. Done it again. Oh, dear me. Anyway, Vitinha has it. Very busy little play he is. Ronaldo, a little bit of skill to get him away, but plays it wide for Leao. Leao has two men coming towards him. One Soufal. Goes around the back of Soufal. Gets past Soufal. Brilliant from Leao. Leao squares it across goal. Good cut out, though, from the Czech defence. Back to Cancelo, but he's lost out. Mendes gets it forward. Portugal really starting to push the pressure on here. Mendes comes wide for Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes with a long cross, looking for that's overhit by 20 yards and caught by the Czech keeper. James, nice to see you here. Daniel, nice to see you here too. PDP, nice to see you here. And Acid, nice to see you here too. Stanek clears it for the Czechs. It's a poor clearance to Cancelo. Good header from him. Ronaldo's out physical there. And Czechs could bring it away. Ball down the line from Provod looking for absolutely nobody. Did well to keep it in actual fact. But Portugal can push from deep here with Fernandes. Goes wide to Leao. Leao comes back onto his right foot and plays it across to Vitinha. Steps inside the defender and plays it square for Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz to the far side of the pitch now where Bernardo Silva picks it up on the corner, right-hand corner of the penalty area. Silva had a very ambitious shot. Blocked, though, from the Czechs. Goes back to Stanek and he can clear it first time. Long, high, Steve Bruce ball style. Looking for the player on that far side, who I believe is Kuchta. But the Portuguese didn't make anything of it. And the Czechs now have it back with the keeper, who's been pressed by Ronaldo. And he plays it square for the 18, who is Krejci. He's never going to survive unless you get a little crazy. And it will be a throw-in to the Portuguese midway inside the Czech half. Still no goals, 13 minutes on the clock. And the Czechs have the ball. Nodded forward there for Patrick Schick. There's a free kick to the Portuguese. Bruno Fernandes moaning about the challenge. Never does that in real life, does he? Never does it. Souček did go in on the back of him. But it's, I mean, it is a foul. But there's no need for Fernandes to make such a song and dance about it. Anyway, Portugal do maintain the ball and they have it from the free kick with Nuno Mendes. Wide to Leao, has Ronaldo inside him. Gives it to Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo tries to go past. He's got no pace, but he's still got the tricks with the feet. And now it's with Vitinha. Nice little turn from him. Goes past one. Referee gets in the way and will give a free kick here, or a drop ball to the Portuguese. Good play from Vitinha, though. Nice to see you in Barbara too. Wacky Angler, nice to see you too. Portugal with it's a cross. It's Mendes. It's absolute nobody. Abysmal from the Portuguese there. And it's obviously Roberto Martinez is the Portuguese coach these days. And maybe he's the person that's going to stop Portugal from doing one in this tournament. I think he's a poor manager, but it's absolutely positively tossing it down in Leipzig tonight. Hammering down. Hi, Kieran W. Nice to see you in. Schick's beaten in the air by Mendes, and Portugal can come with Bruno Fernandes. Little square ball for Vitinha. Vitinha has it now, goes past one, plays it square then for Cancelo. Cancelo, he's got options both sides. He goes for a little floater ball over the top, looking for the run of, I think it's Bernardo. It is Bernardo, plays it for Leao now. Leao up against Soufal. Soufal is joined by his winger partner, and he goes back to Cancelo. Cancelo, whoever you want. Pepe, over to Ruben Diaz. He's got Diego Dallo on the far side. Will he go to him? No, that he comes backwards instead for Pepe. And now Mendes. Little bit of skill there from Vitinha. He's been the most, visible Portuguese midfielder at the moment. This is Bernardo, who's come onto this side of the pitch now, where Leao is also. And here's Leao. Got Cancelo next to him. Gives it to Cancelo. And he spreads it to the other side of the pitch where Ruben Diaz is back inside them for Vitinha. Got Dallo further over, but he goes back to Pepe. Now to Mendes. It's 11 men behind the ball. Low block stuff from the Czechs now. Can Portugal unlock the lock here? Can they find the key to it? It's with Diaz. Diaz plays it wide for Dallo. Dallo comes back it's Bernardo Silva who's come back. Lovely little bendy ball around the defender there too. Mendes is going to have one go from distance. Not a bad effort. About 30 yards out. And went back past the post from Mendes. Very ambitious attempt. 20 yards wide and maybe 2 yards over the top. McNeil, nice to see you here. You want to see Portugal get beat? At least I'm not saying Czechoslovakia. I've only said it about 4 times, but we can all forget about that. The Czechs. Header there from Ruben Diaz over the top of Schick. Ronaldo did well there. Showed a little bit of energy and played it out for Joao Cancelo. Cancelo steps inside, nearly slips over. Pitch is getting a bit greasy now on top. Pepe, all the way to the far side to Diego Dallo. Czech stepped out to intercepted it and didn't get there and put Bernardo Silva off on the far side and it went out for a throw-in. To the Czechs, 17.5 minutes almost up. Good anticipation there from Vitinha. It's been very impressive so far. Balls for Nuno Mendes in the centre of the park. Actually in the centre circle, strangely enough, and he's stepped backwards, goes back to Pepe, back to Nuno Mendes. No pressure, real pressure. Pepe will go to the far side where Ruben Diaz is, and it might go all the way back to the keeper. Now he turns and gives it to Diego Dallo. It starts Bernardo Silva. Dallo's advanced of him, strangely enough. And Bernardo trying to get himself into the game and coming deep for it. Costa now in the goal has it. It's absolutely hammering down in Leipzig. Nice pass from Costa out to wide here to Mendes. Mendes goes past to number 3 and is approaching the penalty area. Good run this from Nuno Mendes. Paris Saint-Germain left back. Wide it goes then to, I think this is Dallo now. Plays it back to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is tightly marshalled, but he gets the ball forward. Finally manoeuvre out to Vitinha. Good ball there to Bernardo Silva. Cross comes in, looking for Ronaldo. He's out muscled in the air and the Czechs head nod it away. Not for long though. Fernandes with the cross looking for Portuguese head. It's cleared at the far post by Soufal and will go for corner. Nice to see you in, Foxy. The Czech team from 2004 is nearly the perfect team. Yeah, Petr Cech, Grigera, Jankulovski, Galasek, Nedved, great player, Poborski. Didn't flat to deceive Rosicky. He could play Collar, but he was just a beanpole, weren't he? And Barros, another one that flat to deceive, really. Ollie asks, have ever been to an international game? Lots of them, mate. Lots of them. Vitinha with a corner for Portugal, looking for a Portuguese head, doesn't find one. Skims off a Czech head, and the 11, who is Kuchta, can get rid of it. Will be a Portuguese throw-in, far side of the pitch. Portugal have the ball. We are almost 20 minutes in, still no goals. Portugal, as expected, are the dominant force in the game. However, the Czech goalkeeper hasn't made a save yet. Hasn't had to make a save, despite Portugal's possession dominance and territorial dominance, it has to be said. But it's currently with, while Cancelo plays it to the far side of the pitch, where Diaz is. Ball forward for Ronaldo. Back to Bruno Fernandes and wide to Diego Dallo, his Manchester United teammate. Portugal just keeping hold of the ball. Mendes tries to step inside, does do so. Vitinha to Ruben Diaz. Dallo outside him. He also has Bernardo Silva further over. He comes inside for Bruno Fernandes, back to Dallo. Dallo goes back to Ruben Diaz. And then to Pepe again. And Portugal just keeping hold of the ball. Still Portugal maintain possession. Leao has it now. They've gone from one side of the pitch. Here's Ronaldo in his green boots. Tries to go past one. Does manage to get past another, but there's no one with him. Leao's behind him. A little bit of a step over. Plays it back for Leao. Czech defender wasn't buying it. A little bit of interplay between Vitinha and Mendes there was very nice. Far ball to the far side where Diaz come, deflected, wide, corner kick. Came off the 25. Who is Sulic. And it will be a corner. Such. It's not Sulic, it's Such. It's S-U-L-C. Corner's already been taken and it's already gone out. Maybe another corner. And will be. Which Vitinha will take. Spanish never dies, says Portugal, showing England how to take care of the ball. Doing nothing with it though, are they? Let's be honest. Here comes the corner. It's a high one, looking for Pepe. Finds Pepe, but it can only nod it backwards. And the Czechs can clear it. And they just kicked it down the pitch as far as possible, really. Just to give themselves a bit of respite. It's been non-stop Portugal for the last 10, 15 minutes. And Portugal again have the ball. Czechs really aren't, there's no pressure, there's no aggression. Very much like the Scots against the Germans, this. Bernardo Silva inside for Bruno Fernandes. Souček gets back, gets the tackle in. They almost give it away on the edge of their own area, but they do manage to get away with it. Eventually, they do lose out, and the ball is back with Pepe. Not been the great performances from the Czechs, I've got to say. I'll be a bit disappointed if I was Czech. Anyway, it's with Dallo on the far side. Can he get a crossing? The 12 goes out to him, Dudera, but the ball is recycled back into the middle of the park where Pepe has it. Very advanced. Now it's Cancelo. Left-hand quadrant. Looking for a bender maybe. Gets deflected. Just falls back to where it started from. And Cancelo nods it back to Leao. Leao has Mendes behind. He tries a nutmeg at Soufal. They didn't work. Leao has it now. Now it's with Cancelo. And he goes all the way back to Nuno Mendes. It's non-stop possession for Portugal. It really is if it was a boxing match, we'd have the referee would stop it. Fernandes from distance, just over the bar. Good effort. But he went from about 25 yards and was about a foot or two over the bar, but the keeper had it well covered. Still no goals, and we are just over halfway through the first half. In fact, the keeper got a touch to that, strangely enough. And it will be a corner to Portugal. Interesting. Vitinha will take it. He's got Bernardo Silva next to him if he wants to go short. And he just goes short. It's Bernardo Silva now. Making it back to Vitinha, who does. Vitinha has it. The defender comes out and picks it up. And now Czechs can break if they've so desire. But poor play. No real ambition or energy to get forward there. And the Portuguese managed to get a foot in. It will go to a throw-in. Czechs have taken it. Soufal. And just a long punt. Went about 40 million feet in the air and about 10 yards forward. And as is the one, Portugal pick it up. Well, we're back there from Cancelo. Pepe plays it wide for Mendes. Mendes, when he changes the focus of play, goes to the far side of the pitch where Diego Dallo picks it up and plays it inside for Ruben Diaz. Back to Dallo, and Dallo will probably go to the keeper. No, he doesn't. He plays a nice ball, actually, to Fernandez, but it's cut out nicely from Souček. It's not Souček, it's Schick, actually. And Schick had come back to defend, but Czech might benefit from this. From distance, he tries to go wide, and Dallo gets a foot in. And the Czechs give the ball away very carelessly there. Silva has it, but Alison's got a great pass on the far side. I think it's Dallo who's made a fantastic run forward. Ball in the middle for Leao. Oh, just couldn't reach it. Unlucky Portugal. Absolutely great ball from Bernardo Silva. I think Diego Dallo made a fantastic run forward. The ball was great across goal, but just too hard. It was Bruno Fernandes, in fact, not Dallo. Just half a yard in front of Leao, who'd have surely put it into an empty net. Outstanding game for a ball from Fernandes across goal there. So close to our opener, but still no goals. It was like Gazza's missing the 96 extra time semi-final King Huddle. Very much. Very much like it. We're nearly 26 minutes in. Still no goals. Only one team in this game, says Trevor. You're right, mate. It is. It's very one-sided. 77% ball possession for the Portuguese against 23 for the Czechs. 225 passes completed by Portugal against 47 for the Czechs. That kind of tells its own story, doesn't it? But the Czechs are currently in possession of the ball and are in the Portuguese half on the left flank. And they're trying to play some space here. It's with the 12, Dudera. You probably have to come backwards. He does do. Centre halves are quite advanced at the minute. And Hranac has it now. And now it's Holesh. He's lost out. And Portugal, can they get away? They can't. Because it's good cover from the centre half. Holesh. But he only clears it as far as Diego Dallo. And he plays it back to Ruben Diaz. Cancelo comes short to receive. Doesn't give it to him. He gives it to Pepe instead. Square of him. And now it's with Mendes. Portugal at leisurely pace now bringing the ball into the Czech half. Cancelo, little 1-2 with Bruno Fernandes. And again. And Bruno Fernandes receives it back. Now it's with Ronaldo, who's come short. Not seen a lot of Ronaldo, to be honest. In that number 7 shirt is Leao. Leao against 3. Goes past 2. Crosses it. There's no one in the middle. And chested back to the keeper. Unfortunately, Dudera didn't quite get it right. Stanek couldn't keep in, and it will be a corner. Thought the keeper should have done better there. It was a nice chest back from Dudera, but the keeper was very, very clumsy. And it will be another Portuguese corner. Nice to see you, Time Lord 7 Boris. Nice to see you here. Ruben Diaz has, of course, come up for the corner. So has Pepe. And there'll be an outswinging corner. And in it comes now. Looking for Portuguese head. It only finds the head of, I think he may have been Souček. And then another Czech head nods it out for throwing. Yes, you're right, Paul. No real saves for the Czech keeper as yet. But that will come. It's very much like it's Martinez's ball, isn't it? It's very much like this for Belgium, wasn't he? He's a poor manager, in my opinion. You know, he's got a carte blanche with a great squad, and he's going to be the difference between Portugal winning this tournament and losing it. Anyway, it's with Ruben Diaz running across the pitch, trying to find an angle to pass it to Pepe, and he finally finds one. Pepe plays it straight away to Nuno Mendes. PSG left back, tries to play it inside Soufal. Soufal's too old and long in the tooth to fall for that one, but he did play a poor pass. And the cross comes in, and Dudera's trying to let it go out, and he does too. And it'll be a goal kicked to the Czechs. Almost half an hour in, and despite it being a one-sided possession-wise, Portugal still find themselves levels at no goals. Evening, Ansmad. I hope you're well. Dudera has it. He's been approached by the captain, Ronaldo. And they recycle it back to the keeper, who's going to kick it long, looking for the big man up front. Schick's going for it, doesn't quite win it, but it goes to Cancelo, nods it back. Pepe has to be alert. Is alert. Gets it back to Costa. Then he plays it forward. Then for Dallo, who then plays it inside for Diaz. And now Bruno Fernandes has come deep to receive. Just leisurely plays it square to Mendes and back then to Pepe. And then forward then for Vitinha. Square to Bruno Fernandes on the halfway line. Being allowed to run into the Czech half with no pressure on him. Cancelo goes in between two defenders, dragged down. The referee says it's okay. That's a foul all day long for me. But the Czechs can break with the 14. Plays it wide for Kuchta. Kuchta has to come back and plays it a poor pass. could be. Oh, if Bernardo Silva had seen Ronaldo, then he could have played him through. Bruno Fernandes approaching the Czech penalty area. Souček with him, but he's gone to Leao on the far side. Might try and bend one. No, too many Portuguese players not helping out there. Leao's trying to do it on his own. In the end, he gets a crossing, deflected back to Bernardo Silva. Silva recycles to Vitinha on the edge of the box, and he goes square for Cancelo. And Cancelo's robbed. And the Czech is also robbed. Very, very poor from the Czechs. Giving the ball away in, really bad areas of the pitch for them, just outside their own penalty box. And Portugal can once again build. Fernandes with the ball inside, looking for Ronaldo! Great save. Great save from the keeper. He looks offside, but shot comes in from Vitinha. First save, or two saves, in fact, from the keeper, Stanek. Ronaldo probably should have scored. It was a great run to get him behind. Was he offside? I think he would have been. I think he would have been offside, but no flag. But the keeper saved anyway. Almost the first, but I think it would have been disallowed. I think it was just marginally offside. But anyway, no flag, and so we're playing on. Vitinha. Clever run, though, from Ronaldo. Really clever run. Just couldn't quite get his foot to get it past the keeper. Keeper did well. But the Portuguese starting to turn the screw 32 minutes in, and we're still no goals. Pepe to Fernandes. And the poor pass there from Diaz goes straight out for throwing. And the Czechs can get a little more respite. Hello, Andrew. Nice to see you in. Stanek has it now. Leslie chipped forward looking for Kuchta, but it's won in the air by Nuno Mendes. Now Ronaldo plays it square for Bruno Fernandes. Back to Ronaldo. Right, with a little back flip from Ronaldo. It's awesome. And Vitinha couldn't quite get in to get a shot on. Great little back flip from Ronaldo there to put Vitinha in. But he was closed out and the ball was cleared for a corner off the foot of the number 4, who is Ranec. But fantastic back heel from Ronaldo, that, got to say. Unbelievable. Great vision. There is some big men in that box for the Portuguese. Ronaldo, Pepe, Diaz. Goes short. Vitinha now with a cross, looking for a Portuguese head far post. Cleared from the Czechoslovakian. Nearly said it again. Did say it again in the end. Head all the way back to the halfway line, where Dallo floats it wide. Nice little bit of play there. To where Cancelo is. Cancelo plays it on the other side of the pitch, where it is now with Diogo Dallo again. Diogo Dallo gets a real bit of a miss kick, and the cross comes in from Bernardo Silva. Might be a free kick there. No, referee's not giving any free kicks in this game. Portugal maintain position now. Dallo back to Ruben Diaz. Now Vitinha, centre circle, goes forward for Leao. Has Bernardo Silva square if he wants him, but goes the other way, where Ruben Diaz picks it up. Very advanced centre half play here. Ronaldo, little 1-2 with Ruben Diaz. Now wide it goes to... Oh, that's terrible. I think it may have been Cancelo. But again, the Czechs give the ball away cheaply. Very cheaply. Vitinha comes wide then for Nuno Mendes. Has Leao outside of him, but goes inside instead to Vitinha again. Vitinha studying his options, goes back down for Rafael Leao. And Leao is going against one-on-one now with Soufal. Goes round the back of him, steps inside him. Good play from Leao. Crosses to nobody, though, and goes out for a goal kick. 34.5 gone. Still no goals. And as I keep saying, despite the possession, which is unbelievable, unbelievably so in Portugal's favour, haven't really threatened much, have they? Long clearance from the keeper, but it's mopped up again by Portugal. Pepe's having an armchair right at the back there tonight for them. If any had performances like this every week, he played 360. But the ball is with Nuno Mendes on the halfway line. Goes forward to Bernardo Silva, who's floating around all over the shot. Now it's with Vitinha. Back to Bruno Fernandes. And then further wide then to Ronaldo, who's come deep to receive it. A little bit of a trickery, but can only play it backwards. Fernandes might think about having a shot here. Tried to play a killer ball, didn't work. Diaz steps in to get the clearance back to Dallo. Vitinha now picks it up. Again, non-stop territory and possession for the Portuguese. Cancelo cuts inside, plays the ball inside the fullback, tries to out-strengthen him there. Leao didn't work, but a terrible clearance. Soufal miscontrolled it, and now it's with Leao again. Cross comes in, cleared away from the keeper. Could have just picked it up. We'll go for a throw-in to the Portuguese. Oh. I think the Czechs are playing for points here. Thomas Souček is down injured at the precise moment in time. He wants a bit of treatment. And I'll have a little drink. Trevor says, I think their manager has had a Steve Bruce masterclass. I think you're about right and all. Yeah, Souček's gone down without anyone near him. He's just had treatment and he's still just getting to his feet now. He's got to go off the pitch. I think he might have to. He's jogging off, but he's grimacing as he does it. And there's the Czech fans. Well, they're very quiet and they've got not a lot to cheer about, even though they're still drawing. Anyway, Portugal do have the ball with Vitinha in the centre circle, getting a bit of pressure. Might have to go backwards. No, he's done fantastically well to get around the Czech defender there, who was pressing him. Been very impressed with Vitinha first half. Here's Cancelo. Oh, it's terrible for Bruno Fernandes. Letting the ball go through his legs. And Czechs can attack here. Schick. Oh, good defender from Mendes, but a good tackle also from Soufal. Gets the ball back for them. And here's Soufal again. No, it's not Soufal. It's Soufal now, actually. On the wide, goes for a cross. Looking for a header. Almost came to Schick. Was well marshalled there from Diaz. And Portugal can break. And it's with Leao, who has a lot of space to move into here. Souček's dropped into a centre-half position. And fouls. That's a foul, referee. It has to be. And he's going to give a yellow card to Souček for that, I think. Just outside the box, I would imagine. Body check from Souček. Most blatant yellow card you'll ever see. Had no chance of getting Leao there. Leao pushed it past him. Souček came in and body checked him. Not far outside the penalty area. Almost got a penalty for it. Well, he's about a yard outside. Leao knew it was coming. Took the contact and went down. Although there wasn't much contact there. He did go to it's a slight arm. And Leao's made a little bit of a meal of it. But, in fact, Leao's got booked for diving. Strange. Very strange. I thought it was a foul. There was definitely contact there. But Leao made a bit of a meal of it and was booked for his troubles. I mean, Souček had nowhere to go there. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous decision. Anyway, long clearance from the Czechs. They can get upfield slightly, and they do get upfield. Schick tries to keep it in, does do so, but only diverts it into the path of a Portuguese player. Souček has it now, chests it down. Silva wanted a handball, didn't get one. Goes wide to Dudera on the far side of number 12. Nice ball inside. Touch then for Kuchta. Now it's Schick. Now Kuchta. Looking for a cross. He's got the smallest man on the pitch in the middle of the area. He's got no chance of getting to that. Diaz heads it away. Poor touch from Leao, but does manage to get the ball, does he? Yes, he does. He plays it back then to Cancelo. Little 1-2. Portugal very comfortable coming away from their area. That's really nice play It's with Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has gone the whole length of the pitch, going against centre half now, looking for a pass to Ronaldo. Finds Ronaldo. Ronaldo edges it back wide to Dalot. He plays it inside then for Vitinha. He has Bruno Fernandes inside him. 5 yards, 10 yards outside the Czech penalty area. Diaz goes on the overlap. Ruben Diaz from centre half. But I can only bring it backwards for Dalot. And comes all the way back then to Pepe. Forward then for Cancelo. That's a poor pass from him. It may have been Bernardo Silva, in fact. And the Czechs can come away with it. It's with Soufal, who steps in nicely. Ball forward for Schick. Schick's robbed easily there from Nuno Mendes. And now it's for Bruno Fernandes. Czechs, story of the first half is the Czechs are giving the ball away way too easy. And Portugal have had virtually non-stop possession. Nearly 41 minutes in. But for all that possession, they haven't created an awful lot. Tried to feed in Ronaldo there, did Mendes, with the ball in the channel. Well cut out from the Czech centre-half, Holeš. Bruno Fernandes. Long switch, looking for Leao. Has he overhit it? No, it's perfect. Onto Leao's chest. Second touch with his head, brings it down. Goes back to Mendes, though. Now it's with Vitinha, who's advancing. Got a square ball to Bruno Fernandes. Gives it in. Bruno Fernandes with a feeble shot. And the Czechs can come away with it, can they? Bruno Fernandes put a bit of pressure on, but the Czechs can come away with it. Dudera. Probably going to... Well, he's got nowhere to go here. So a little floaty ball to no one. And it's cut out by Pepe. Pepe galloping forward here. Tries to feed Bernardo Silva. Didn't quite come off. It's got a bit scrappy the past couple of minutes, actually. Portugal running out of ideas, it seems. Maybe the Czechs have bored them to death. It's just really poor play. This is like watching a championship game. This Portugal do have the ball now. Ronaldo, Leao, Cancelo. Wide then to Ruben Diaz. Dalot, Ruben Diaz. Well, there's only one side trying to win this. Let's just put it this way. Pepe, forward then for Cancelo. Got a square ball to Mendes if he wants it. Gives it to Pepe instead. And Pepe runs forward and gives it to Mendes himself. Ronaldo's come very deep for it, but he goes inside then for Vitinha. Now Cristiano Ronaldo back to Mendes. Not a lot of space for the Portuguese to move into, to work with. Now it's with Bernardo Silva, far side of the pitch, going against Sulch. Plays it wide for Dalot. Dalot does well to maintain possession. Plays it back to Vitinha. Not a lot of space for him to move into. There's two lines of, there's a 5 and a 4, a 5 and a 5, in fact. And in the end, there's no idea, no kind of ambition, and a little horrible pass from Mendes straight out for a goal kick. And this is probably the worst game of the tournament so far, I have to say. Welcome to Peter Brooks. If you are new to this channel, folks, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out, and hit that thumbs up also. Super Chat's also available by clicking the $sign. Memberships too by clicking the join button. Anyway, it's a long clearance from the Czechs. It's nice pass from Souček though to the far side where Dudera can go forward. But straight away, as soon as he's approached by a player, he steps backwards. Goes forward again though. Sulch tries a back flick, didn't work. And the Portuguese can cut. Is that a foul? Yes, it is. Foul on Vitinha on the edge of his own penalty box. And the Portuguese now can come forward. It's with Cancelo, who's coming forward with great gusto. Back wide then to Rafael Leao. Going against Soufal. Terrible cross. Will go out the corner though. Oh, dear me. Carlsberg don't do live streams, but if they did, says Andrew. Well, I wish I was watching a better game. We'd have much more fun if we did. Almost 300 of you in with me. It's fantastic. Anyway, Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, nice ball. Could be a shot from distance here. No, it's a ball inside the back. Ronaldo's well offside there, looked like. Turn from Ronaldo. Good save. He looked offside to me there, but no flag came up. Turned and got a shot off, and it was a good save from the keeper there. So Ronaldo is starting to threaten a little bit. Anyway, Portugal are on the attack again. Cross comes in. It's a poor cross from Dalot. Didn't get a foot off the ground, and it was well intercepted. Thank God it's only a minute of injury time, and we're in that minute of injury time now. And the Czechs have been absolutely disgusting. Giving the ball away, left, right, and centre, and the Portuguese can have one last go at this for the end of the first half. We have 20 seconds left. Ball wide for Rafael Leao. One final attack at Soufal, who cuts inside this time. Oh, fuck me, that's an awful pass. And the Czechs can come away with it, and they literally have a break here. And Dudé was when he's going against Pepe. He stopped. He could have run past Pepe. I could run past Pepe. But such is the... Well, that's the end of the first half. Thank God for that. It's a dreadful game. No goals at all. Let's do some comments. Dear me. Yeah, what was the Timmy Malik talk? It's odd how he's been brought up. Martinez and Southgate, two blokes you wouldn't want to be on your table at a wedding. God, Davey, you couldn't be any more right, mate. Bang on. Absolutely awful, this is. Really, really poor. What have we got on the thing that I can show you while I go for a quick... is there anything I can show you? It lasts a while? No, not really. No. Anyway, I'll just tie a knot in it. Now, people are talking about the other game earlier, which was a great game. Kevin says Georgia made a good account of themselves. They certainly did. Nothing like the early game, says Julie Chase. Absolutely not. A very boring game, says Len White. You're absolutely right. And welcome to the stream, mate. Glad you could join us. I'll put our lot of coffees up because if you enjoy the stream, please hit that like button and subscribe button. It's free to do so. Feel free to use the super chat feature or become a member and help support the channel. Cheers, mate. Very much appreciate it. It's Sam's fault we're talking about Timmy Malik, is it? Right, okay. I'll allow it then. Do you think we could go for Pepe on a free if he shows good levels at this tournament? Pepe could get a free bus pass at the minute, the way he is. No, I don't think we'll go for Pepe. And that's the longest I've seen him go with that yellow card, to be honest. He's saying that Czechoslovakia. I'm going to keep saying it. Haven't really got in their penalty box, have they? So, when was the last time I ran? Ooh. I'll get back to it. That's been a long time. Billy, you are doing it good with the commentary, given that the game is not a shining light, Yvonne. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's the one good thing about it. War Alley's on the panel. Trevor saying I can go to the toilet. And Barney Boy saying, I'd rather watch paint dry than watch these pensioners. And mate, you ain't wrong. I mean, the average age of the Portugal side, Christ. You think Pepe, Ronaldo. Lady Sam says a fabulous match earlier. It was really, really enjoyed that game. Really enjoyed it. Ant saying don't think of winning water. I won't. Jazz says the games that you expect to be rubbish have turned out to be the most entertaining. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I almost missed this afternoon's game. I'm glad I didn't. It was a fantastic game. Really enjoyed it. Both sides trying to express themselves. I mean, this one here, I mean, Czechs are just killing it, aren't they? It's awful. Kevin's grashing up Sam there. Yeah, no adverts. Matt says, did Portugal know there is no penalty shootout in the group stages? Well, I don't think it's Portugal. It's Czechs that are the ones that are negative. I mean, Portugal are trying. They're just too old. Look, like you said, Billy, looks like Portugal. They do, yeah. They do. I think they need to get Ronaldo off. Billy doing it. Thank you. Sam's hero is Timmy Malik. Unbelievable. Thanks, Dennis. No problem at all. Ian's right. It is a boring game of football. Andrew says the only Pepe I'm interested in coming Stonewash. Yes. Good grief. Good grief. Pepe shirt, says Kevin. The crowd was wild in the Turkey game. It was, wasn't it? Both sets of fans. I mean, this is the most. I mean, I've not got the sound on, but there are actually gaps in the crowd here. There's empty seats, which is the first actually that I've seen. Wacky Angus thinks we should get a petition to bring back Josh's Giants. Yeah, they'll have to repeat the old ones, of course, because the rights, of course, is no longer with us, Sid Waddell. An absolute genuine fella. No, I'm all right, Claire. I can last. The average age of the Portuguese side is marginally older than that of the cast of the film Cocoon. The rumours were that they had their pre-tournament camp in Eastbourne, so they feel at home. Coffee says, I would like to see Isaac play against Pepe in his fixture for Sweden. Well, he probably got kicked, to be fair. That's what Pepe does. Dear me. No, I'm okay, Sam. I'm serious. I'm okay. I can last another 46 minutes or however long it is. I'm okay. I managed to nip one in after the end of the last show, so it's not too bad. It's a bit of a checkmate. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Well put. Nice analogy. Nice pun too. Love it. Reframe Live says it's a championship defence against attack, practice match, and a poor one at that. I couldn't agree more. There's that one with Geordie Jean, says Kevin. I agree. Ian says Pepe looks like he's been dug up. Chippers thinks that we need someone else in this match. Here's the thing. You turn around to see it. Not happening. Not happening. Sam thinks that Portugal will shake things up in the second half. Poor performance, not giving their all, maybe hanging back to conserve all the whole lot of form. I think it's Roberto Martinez. I think it's just negative, I'll be honestly. I don't need to relieve myself. I would have done. But it says, with how red Billy's nose is, I think he's holding on for dear life. My nose is always red. It's always red. Yeah, I think it might be a bit of blood pressure. Yeah, maybe a little bit. And it's not been encouraged by this frigging game, that's for certain. Scott says, hi, Billy. Missed the first half. How did it go? It was Portugal in attack and Czechs in defence, and it was crap, basically. Portugal very threatened, despite having all of the ball. And Portugal have been the better of the two teams, but that's not great because Czechs have been diabolically negative and awful. Looks like you picked the wrong game to cover. Well, there's only one to cover, isn't there? 8 o'clock games. Then, it's... Tomorrow's will be a better one, Switzerland and Scotland. Looking forward to that one. Julie J's giving us hope. Second half might be better. Indeed. Ian Skinner says, nice City Prague. Indeed it is. Anyone old enough to remember a show called Scully? Yeah, I remember that. I remember that, mate. Scully. Yeah, I do remember that, yeah. I think they're being held back by playing Ronaldo. I agree, mate. I totally agree. It's the Cristiano Ronaldo show. If I was manager of Portugal, he wouldn't even be in the squad. Although I think the Portuguese FA make them pick him so they can sell shirts with his name on the back. I don't think I've heard Billy do. I've never done Gallant. I've done impressions. Some games have been like this. Hungary didn't come alive till the second half of their game. That is quite right. Unfortunately for them, it was too late then, wasn't it? Binishin says it can't get any worse. It can't. Honest, I'm okay, Trevor. Seriously, I'm okay. Chippers has relieved himself a few times since work. Less I know about that, the better. Portuguese players thinking of their saga holiday. Yes, indeed. Oh, dear. Should be a good game tomorrow night, though. Scots and Swiss. Oh, looking forward to that. Home videos. Is there any interest in England over the Copa America? I'm from USA, and once Copa begins, I could conceivably watch a game at 6 a.m., 9, 12, 3, and 6. Beautiful. Got to fit some sleep in there somehow, though, mate. There was a bit of obviously there's a bit of interest because of Bruno and to a lesser extent Miggy, I guess. So yeah, a lot of Premier League players are in it in the Copper, and there is potential for us to cover a game or two, depending on how the fixtures fall and how have you. Absolutely. Good job I'm with you guys and not watching this shit game. Mate, it's absolutely diabolical. I'm doing you all a favour by relaying it to you, to be fair. It just means you haven't got to watch it. At least England can now have the claim of the second worst game of the tournament. Yes. Although the French weren't great, to be fair. Texas have come with a game plan. Just get a point on the board, see what happens in the next two games. Couldn't agree more, Paul. I think you're bang on. Mark thinks it's going to be 1-0 to the Czechs. Chippers is thinking what he's getting for his takeaway tomorrow. How is it that Silva Ignacio can't start defence and the pensioners? Martinez. I'm just shite. Portugal's play away against Switzerland. Players are nervous with the Dignitas match spot. I like that. Hoping for Ronaldo. Yeah, maybe. Zombies nil, Czechs nil. Yes, Len, you bang on. Absolutely not. Apparently, Danny Boyle wants the Portugal team to play zombies in the next 28 days. Maybe. Let's all whistle at Billy, see if he goes to the loo. I'm not going to the loo. I'm okay. Biddy Munster says the French were very English in their performance last night. Yeah. Fireman 2000 says BBC commentary is just terrible. You get my vote all day long, Billy. Brilliant as always. Bloody awful game. Mate, you're not wrong. Who's doing the commentary on the BBC? Is it Guy Mowbray, is it? Thought the England match was way better than France. Gave me hope for us. Well, fair play, mate. And Wacky Angler says, I'm saving my Wii for the OnlyFans content. Absolutely. Yeah. Currently, Steve Clark's been interviewed by the Danny Murphy and Robin Cowan, says Chippers. Oh, great. I quite like Robin Cowan. I think she's a good commentator with Danny Murphy. Tosser. Wonder how many times he's tried to get Liverpool into the conversation despite there being no Liverpool players on the pitch. I bet he has. I used to play for them, you know. But yeah, it's dreadful. Dreadful. Danny Murphy, Ballinger, Julie, 100%. 285 of you in the chat with me. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, please do so. Really helps the channel. And if you are new, hit that subscribe button too. Free to do so. Shane Smith says, do I know about this Chris Rigg teen sensation Sunderland? Yeah, he's a Newcastle fan, isn't he? And under the Mike Ashley regime, the era of his Sunderland Academy was better than Newcastle United's, and players like Chris Rigg went there. There are rumours that he's going to move back. And there you go. How does Danny Murphy get plenty of jobs? Utterly shite. Yes, mate, I totally agree. He wasn't even a great player, was he? You know, lots of goal against us and all the twat. Wacky Yang says you can make a penny while spending a penny. Good business sense. Well, that'd be good if you could do that. Get paid for that. Us, Man City and Dortmund are keen on Chris Rigg. Is that right? Surely he'll come to us. Surely would. But whether Sunderland would let him go, unless he's out of contract. Danny Murphy sounds like he's sucking a Werther's, the Portuguese players left lying about. Or spat out, Davey. It's nearly Sam's bedtime. She's a early to bed girl, aren't you, Sam? Lots of work in the morning and stuff. So I think she'll be away soon. He turns 17 next week. Could we play a tribunal fee? I guess so. 100%. Chippers going to bed at 10 because he's up at 6. I thought you were off work this week, Chippers. Or was it last week? Well, it's half time. It's been the most entertaining part of the game so far, I have to say. The pundits have got Fabregas, Lampard, and Shearer. 5 a.m. start for Sam. Good grief. You know, when I had to get up at 5 a.m., I used to go to bed at. So I used to go to bed at 12. What madness. Yeah. Oh, you were on holiday last week, Chippers? Yeah, if I was up for 5 to get to work for 6, still used to go to bed at 12. 5 hours was enough for me. As you get older, you want less sleep, but I mean, recently I've been sleeping. Just got to sleep the beer off, or see the beer off, I should say. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Anyway, sooner or later, the time's going to come where they're going to go back to this awful game. I wonder if we're going to get a better second half. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Because I've not commentating on the goal for a while. Tom likes starting early, usually start at 7:30. Chippy is off Thursday for the England game. Ollie says I'll put holiday in for the Euros. No, I haven't, no. I'm unemployed at this precise moment in time. Love that time in the morning in summer, says Wacky Anglo. Not so much in winter, 100%. Awful in winter. The players are out for the second half. Ronaldo's managed to get himself out on the pitch. Who needs to go to bed? Just watch this crap, says Tony. You ain't wrong. You're not wrong. If I wasn't talking about it and I was sat on my sofa, I'd be asleep now. I can guarantee it. I can guarantee it. Trevor says, BBC, no, Billy needs a pee, not kicking off yet, and then added 15 minutes on. Yes, exactly. Well, the Czechs are going to kick off. Have they made any changes? Who cares for the Czechs? They'd have the ball anyway, so it don't matter. Shane says, am I Fuke finishing early to watch England? Sam says she takes the dogs out, work out, and start work for 7:30 to 8, then work to 6:15, 4 days a week. Keep the wheels of industry turning, Sam. Martin says it can only get better. We are about to kick off the second half, actually. Unfortunately. But the sooner we get it, and we are on our way now. And the Czechs have it. Will they show a bit of ambition this second half? Maybe they're waiting for the Portuguese to tie out. I don't know. The ball is currently with the Czechs, and well, now it's with Cancelo, who's fouled after the ball went. Nasty little tackle that. Long clearance from Lopez. That's not his name, is it? It's Costa. Awful there from Schick. Leo with a little touch inside. He's fouled after the ball's gone. Fumsu foul. I think he's going to get a yellow card here. Carl says it's a 5 a.m. as well. Yeah, apparently. It wasn't Soufal, in fact. It was a number 3, who is, I believe, Hollish. Anyway, it's with Bernardo Silva trying to go past 3, 4. Just get another go at it. Back to Diego Dallo. Cuts inside Diego. Tries to curve one over the bar. Nice effort. Julian Tate should be at the fan zone for the first game of the season. Ben works 5 till 3. Nice effort from that Diego Dallo. 5 o'clock kickoff for England on Thursday, Sam. Anyway, it's going to be a long clearance. This from the Czech keeper, looking for Schick. Gets Schick as well, but his header goes straight to Pepe. The Portuguese player down on the ground, the one that was contesting the ball with Schick, and the ref stopped play for a head injury. Terrific. Hi, Neil. Hope you're well. Southern Geordie's a 5 a.m. starter too. He loves doing it. It's Leo on the floor. Oh, my God. If he's going down for that. Do these players understand that there's loads of cameras on them? And they still act like absolute bloody idiots, making out they've been shot. It doesn't work. Portugal have it. Oh, poor pass, and Czechs are in here. But of course, it's a terrible pass. Vitinho intercepts. And now Bruno Fernandes gets past one tackle and is now approaching the Czech defence. 4 against 4 here. Fernandes goes wide then for Silva. Pushes him a bit too far wide, and Silva does well to keep it in and gets a corner. Yeah, overhit pass there from Bruno Fernandes. Probably should have done better there, Portugal. And probably should have done better there, Fernandes. But they do get a corner, which has been taken short. Goes all the way back to Vitinha. Tried to, oh, dear me. Absolute dog shit. Yeah, it was a corner ball, short back to the player that's outside the area to cross it in, overhit it 28 times too far, and sailed into the stands behind the goal. Awful. Mark said, I've been in the same job 48 years in pool in the fishing industry. Interesting, mate. Nice part of the country. Pepe wins the ball in the air over Kusta, or is it Schick? It is Schick. In fact, Pepe won the aerial challenge with, and the ball's pushed back to the keeper from Cancelo. Poor pass, though. They're basically giving the ball to each other here. It's absolutely bloody awful. Ben says he walks 14 miles a day in all weathers on his paper round. Interesting. Talk about paper boy ain't the same as it used to be. I mean, 2,000 years ago, the papers used to be printed on stone, didn't they? Anyway, Vitinha. Now it's with Diego Dalot. Back to Ruben Diaz, where the number 4. Slightly under hit the pass, and Souček stepped in and took it off Cancelo. And the Czechs are moving forward at a rapid rate of knots here. Schick going up against Diaz. Well, it was a cross between a cross and a shot, and it was neither. And it went. Well, it went out of play between the goal and the corner flag and about 20 foot over the bar. Time Lord Boris says, I walked 14 miles from trying to find the toilet at Wetherspoons. Up bloody stairs and all, isn't it? Anyway, goal kick to the Portuguese, which Costa takes long. Just giving the ball back to the Czechs. Dudera. Is he going to show a bit of ambition or is he going backwards again? Well, he almost fell over the ball. Back from Souček to the keeper. Who lofts it down the pitch straight onto the head of Mendes, who nods it forward to Vitinha. Gets it back. Now Cancelo. That is an awful pass from Cancelo, but well done from Bruno Fernandes to keep hold of the ball. Diaz. Ronaldo's come very deep for it. Back to Diaz. Now Dalot down the line, ball's on if he wants it, doesn't go for it, and the Czech foot comes in, takes the ball. Souček. Now Schick. Oh, foul on Vitinha there. He's not happy without that. From the 14. But actually gets the ball first. Provod. But the ref gives a free kick and the ball has been over to Silva. Silva might have a go with this. Oh, good grief. For what Patrick Schick did, just mirror it at the other end for Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, good grief. Heavens above. Long goal kick from Stanek. Pepe wins the ball in the air, and so does Holesh at the other end. Nodded forward from Silva, and there'll be a flag for offside there. Cristiano Ronaldo getting caught offside. Fancy that. Uh, 52 and 12 seconds, Ollie. Seems like we've been watching for 92 and 12, to be fair. Anyway, Hranic knocks it forward, winning the air from Cancelo. Souček tries to take it down. He's robbed there from Vitinha. Now it's with Ruben Diaz. Now Ronaldo's come out to this right wing, trying to get to. Well, he's gone past one, and he's then tackled. Back it goes to Diaz. Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, square to Mendes. Mendes' first touch is awful, and he's tackled. It will be a throw-in. The game's starting to take the same shape as the first half now, with lots of possession to the Portuguese. Ruben Diaz has it, and again, it's all in the Czech half. Back to Pepe, he goes. Pepe goes square to Nuno Mendes. And then Pepe again, and Mendes again, and Pepe again. I'm going to get vibrating white finger with this, right? Back to the keeper. It is shitey, and it does make me feel better about England too. Back to the keeper from Ruben Diaz. I mean, the quality player Portugal's got, you've got to blame this on their manager. You really have. Cancelo has it in the centre midfield. Sixth position goes wide to Mendes. Back again then to Pepe. Generally, the first movement is backwards. Pepe goes wide to Mendes. Forward for Vitinha. Vitinha matched up by Patrick Schick. Square inside for Pepe. Plays it wide here to Bernardo Silva. He's got Diallo on the overlap. Will he give it to him? No. Turns back instead. Goes back then to Vitinha. And wide then to Diego Dalot. Back to Ruben Diaz. Now Vitinha again. Managed a bit of space here for Diaz. Diaz gets the byline here. Gets a cross in. Looking for the head of Ronaldo. Did get to it, but it put it 30 yards over the bar. Maybe a corner. Maybe well defended this from Hollesh. Yeah, it should be a corner. It come off Hollesh's head. And it is a corner, in fact. Good defending from Hollesh. Bruno Fernandes with the corner. Outswinger looking for the head of Ronaldo, but it's nodded away nicely. And there's probably a foul in there too. The rest playing on. And the Czechs have on the far side with the 18. I've got no ears. It's crazy. Now it's Fernandes again. It's managed to get back to the Portuguese. Nice cross. Ronaldo! Oh, what a header. What a header that is from the defender there. Ratan, I can't even think what his name is, but it's a brilliant header. Took it off the head of Ronaldo, who was going to score there. Palmed out. Long volley clearance there from the Dudera, I think it was, maybe in Provod. Portugal starting to turn the screw now. Maybe there's going to be a goal coming up soon. Bernardo Silva, back to Diaz. Ruben Diaz. Square to Pepe. Cancelo takes it to the Czech half. Marshall had to push by Schick there, who jogged alongside him, basically. Vitinha plays a square ball for Ruben Diaz, and he can get something going on this right-hand side for the Portuguese with Bernardo Silva. Got Diallo on the outside of him. Cuts inside. Bernardo. Back then to Vitinha, who's gone forward. Little 1-2 maybe with Fernandes. Tried to give it to Ronaldo. Didn't work. Cancelo, he's brought down. Very poor area of the pitch to bring him down there. Poor foul. Patrick Schick gets the yellow card for it. It's central. It's about 20 yards out. I wonder who's taking this free kick. Don't think we need Colombo for this one. $23 yards. I'll say it's 23 yards from goal, maybe 25. 24 metres, in fact, wherever that is. We might be getting a bit of sue in a minute. Bruno Fernandes wants a slice of it as well. 57.5 minutes almost on the clock. Ronaldo's taking it's taking like a 20 million yard run up here. Definitely going to be Ronaldo. There's two walls here. There's a Czech wall and there's a Portuguese one just in front of it. It's very, very central, just slightly left of central. Maybe here he comes. Ronaldo! Straight to the arms of the keeper. Was on target at least, but there was no power behind it and no bend on it either. Bit feeble, really, but it's a shot on target. Kevin Halligan says, Brief Encounter is better than this shot. Yes, absolutely. Great old film. Trevor Howard and Celia Johnson, 1948. David Lean directed, I believe. God, I know some shit about shit, don't I? Anyway, Portugal have it again. They are definitely better this half. We have seen a shot on target and a bit of a goal-mouthed scramble. But it's with Dallo at the minute. Back he goes to Ruben Diaz. I'd actually like to see Portugal score because I don't think that's a great ball inside from Bernardo Silva. Should his shot didn't. Tried to get it across goal and Ratat's got in and got a great clearance in. Brilliant little ball there from Fernandes, I think it was. Outstanding clearance from the defender. That's two he's made in the past 5 minutes. Back the ball goes to Fernandes on, he's 20 yards from goal central, goes wide then to Cancelo. Cancelo gets a cross in, looking for the head of Ruben Diaz. Well defended. But Portugal are definitely pushing. Wide ball looking for Rafa Leao. Rafa Leao has got some space to move into. He's got two defenders. He's blasted at one of them. Wants a handball. Not going to get one. Ronaldo with a cross to the far post. Over hit. And that's going to go for a throw-in. To the Czechs. Level with the penalty area. I just think Bernardo Silva could have shot there. He could have gone for the far corner. But instead, his first instinct was to get it across goal. And unfortunately, it was cut out from the defender. Oh. And now the Czechs are making a substitution, and off is going Kuchta, and on is coming Linger. L-I-N-G-R, Linger. Yeah. Did you have to let it linger? And they're also taking off Schick and they're bringing on a player called Schittil. Actually, it could be Scheitel. Chytil. I think I'll call him Scheitel. At last, a bit of entertainment, some silly names. Anyway, the Portuguese have it with Ruben Diaz, who did really well to get it back there to Cancelo. He's got Mendes wide of him, but he goes for a killer ball instead. That's never going to happen, and it will be a goal kick. Oh, I think Linger's my favourite of the Cranberries, Tom. And a long clearance, which is onto Pepe's head, as it has been all night, really. But the Czechs do pick up the loose ball and nod it down the line, where this is Scheitel. Scheitel goes back, looking for a cross here, gets one. A Czech got his head to it. This may well be kept in on his far side of the pitch by Dudera. Dudera goes for first time cross, looking for a Czech head, defended. Scheitel legging back, shot comes in. It's there! The Czechs have scored! And it's a 14 Provod. Unbelievable strike. Very similar to the one that was it the Ukrainian? That wasn't Ukraine, was it? Whoever scored yesterday like that, can't remember. What a great goal that was. Time to change the banner, got myself a goal. Fantastic finish. And we thought the Czechs were negative before this. Heaven knows what we're going to get now. But the Czechs have scored. Outstanding finish too. And I believe that's their first shot on target. Dudera with the cross in. It was headed away from Pepe. Recycled again to the edge of the area. Where Provod hits it first on with his right foot into the corner there. It's a fantastic finish. Very, very similar to that goal we saw yesterday. Or was it today? I can't remember. I think it was yesterday. I can't remember who scored it. Maybe the Romanian. I think it was Romanian. Outstanding strike. And it's the first shot on target, and it's the first goal of the game. 2.5 minutes gone. Czechs 1-0. And oh dear me. Well, if I was Roberto Martinez, the first thing I'd do is get Ronaldo off. They've taken off Diego Dallo, and they've brought on, and I took off Rafael Leao. Gonzalo and Nacho's on, and so is Diego Jota. Personally, I'd have took off Ronaldo and put Diego Jota up front, but they're keeping Ronaldo on for some reason. Don't know what it is. Anyway, the Portuguese now have to chase the game. They're 1 down. They'll be chasing it all game anyway, basically. It's not going to be any difference for them. Can they cut open this low block defence of the Czechs, who have scored unbelievably so, despite playing for 0-0 draw? Anyway, the Czechs have it again. The break-in with Sufal. Down the line he goes to Scheitel. He's done for a foul there. Scheitel. And the border with Vitinha comes wide then here for Cancelo. Then he goes further wide to Bernardo Silva. Back to Diaz, his Man City teammate. Inside then for Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. It's all very static from the Portuguese because they've got, very similar to England, they've got a statue playing up front with no movement. They're very predictable. They've got to do something special. Bruno Fernandes got a kick on the shins there. He limped for about 3 seconds. Diaz plays it square. Vitinha back to Fernandes. First time ball to the far side of the pitch. Inacio cuts inside. Plays it inside. That's a poor pass, and Czechs can break if they so desire with Schittel. Schittel's still going. In the end, he got fouled. That's a foul, referee. That had to be a free kick. Referee plays on. Long ball from Diaz. It's overhit. Awful pass. Portuguese are running out of ideas. Overhit pass from the Man City centre half. And Roberto Martinez, once again, being found wanting at international level despite having an elite squad. He ruined Belgium, and he's now doing the same to Portugal. However, there are still 25 minutes of normal time to be played. Those substitutions were very strange, by the way, I have to say. Taking off Leao, who was the biggest threat, and keeping Cristiano Ronaldo, who's been nothing all game, it's shocking. It's almost as if he's managing the side. And now Ronaldo's trying to referee the game. He gave a free kick against Portugal, which Diego Jota didn't agree with for high foot. He kicked him in the head, man. And I'm trying to say that he ducked down, but absolutely unbelievable. Cristiano Ronaldo trying to referee the game. Coffee says, I don't think Bernardo Silva's done much. No, he did very poor. Very much like Phil Foden, isn't he? You know, he had a poor cup final as well. And that's continued here. Czechs trying to break here. With their strikers, they're looking fused here, the Czechs. They're going to win a throw-in very deep in the Portuguese half. Gonzalo and Nacho with the clearance. Throw-in comes in. It's Pepe with the clearance, and it's going to be another throw-in to the Czechs. And we are 6.5 minutes in. Thomas Sufal. It's not Thomas, is it? It's Vladimir. What's his name? What's his first name, Sufal? Can't remember what his first name is. I think it's Thomas, is it? Anyway, here's Sufal trying to get past Mendes. Doesn't do so. Long clearance, looking for Ronaldo. He's easily out-jumped. Wins a throw-in off Ranach, who's been outstanding second half. Bruno Fernandes plays it wide then to Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes still at walking pace of Portuguese. Not really showing much effort of, going at great gusto, trying to get things going. Ruben Diaz got Bernardo Silva wide of him. Decided to come back inside. Actually, it wasn't Bernardo Silva wide because he took it on the inside. It was actually Cancelo who'd come out to this wide side. And Portugal are trying to play from the middle with Jota ball, trying to get in the back of, round the back of the defence for Ronaldo to run onto. Well, cut out again by Ratic. Mendes, well, I think that's going to be a check throw-in, surely. No, the officials give it the other way. Quickly taken. Fernandes. Now Vitinha, centre of the pitch. 15, 20, well, 30 yards from goal. 30 yards from the end area, I should say. Diaz. Little touch there from Cancelo. It's a nice one. To Vitinha. Now Cancelo again. He's got Bernardo wide here. Here's Bernardo. Got a little room to move into. Cuts back onto his left. Tries to curve it. Headed away from Hollesh. Diaz retrieves the ball and gives it to Pepe in the centre circle, just inside the Czech half. Now Vitinha. Again, trying to unlock this defence. Cancelo. Ruben Diaz. What they need, I mean, they've took the only play off that was beating players, Leao, and then they're trying to win it with passing. That was Diaz, Silva in the area. Can Silva get a ball in? It's crossed from far post, looking for Mendes, gets head to it. It's an own goal. I think pretty sure it's an own goal off Ratic. And the Portuguese have broken through. I'm pretty sure that's an own goal. It was Mendes. It was set up for put up for Mendes at the far post. He nodded it back across goal. And I think it's good enough for Czech defender. Good play from Silva. Bernardo, first thing he's done all game, laid it back for Vitinha. Lovely cross. Oh, it's the keeper's come off it and he's pushed it onto Ratic's foot and into the net. Very unfortunate. But it's one apiece. Own goal by Ratic, who has been outstanding second half, I have to say. But there you go. We have 2 goals. One apiece, and we have almost 70 minutes on the clock. Really unfortunate. But the goalkeeper, I don't know what he was doing, to be fair. If he'd left it to the defender, he'd probably cleared it. And if the keeper hadn't been there, if the defender hadn't been there, the keeper probably just dived on it. Yeah, a bit. Unfortunate, but probably deserved. Anyway, the Portuguese now looking for a winner with Ruben Diaz. Plays it wide for Cancelo. He has his old Man City teammate outside him, but he goes inside to Vitinha, who has been the best player Portugal's had today. Looking for Mendes at the far side, but Soufal gets headed to it, nods it out for a throw-in. Fucking Cornish, Davey T. Are you having a laugh, boy? Ronaldo has it now. He's about... well, he's doing nothing, actually. How he stayed in the pitch, I'll never know. I think most managers would have had him off 20 minutes ago, if I'm perfectly honest. Anyway, the ball is with the Portuguese back in the defence, and now it's with Bernardo Silva. Forward then to Bruno Fernandes. Studied his options, that ball, it was awful. Cut out from the Czechs. Can the Czechs get to the goal back here? Well, there's a bit of an obstruction there, but did the ref give it? Don't think he did. Portugal will continue. With Vitinha, forward then for Fernandes. Jota. Oh, he tried to lay in Ronaldo, who would run into an offside position, and Ronaldo, well, they're going to get it back in. Jota! Oh, it's come off the keeper's head, I think, or his fists. Should have done better there. Stanek managed to get 2 fists on it and punch it out for a throw into the Portuguese. Portugal looking threatening. 72 on the clock, 1 apiece, but Portugal are starting to look threatening yet again. Yeah, what's Soufal's first name? Not Soucek, Soufal. Soufal. Is it Vladimir? Something like that? I can't remember anyway. Steps on the attack and there's a foul there from Mendes. That's got to be a yellow card, referee. This referee's been diabolical. That's the yellow card all day long. And the ref didn't give it. They give a free kick, but no yellow card. Julian says Ronaldo hasn't won anywhere, stands like a pretty boy. Well, he's past it, isn't he? That is such an unfortunate own goal, though. I mean, Ronaldo's gutted because if it had fouled him, he'd tapped into an empty net. And Roberto Martinez celebrating like he's won the World Cup. What an absolute... pissant. I think it is Vladimir, yeah. Not a very Czech name, is it? It's more of a Russian name, that. Hi, Rolly. Nice to see you in the chat, mate. Kevin says it's Tifo. Don't think that's going to stick, mate, to be fair. Anyway, the Czechs have the ball in the Portuguese half. Whoopie-doo. Ball from... Oh, Christ almighty. Vladimir Paler says Julie J. Maybe Romanian, yeah, maybe. Yeah. Vladimir's a bit like the modern... yeah, I'm not really meant to say that. Oh, dear me. Yes, it is very much like the modern day Adolf. You're right, mate. Vladimir Paler. Yeah, good song that from Kasabian. Strange enough. Strange name for a song, though, isn't it? For those that are aware. Anyway, the Czechs have it. 75 almost. Half a minute, so we've got 75 minutes on the clock. Oh, players are falling over. There's a push in the back there. The ref's played on. And Pepe, he's taken out late there. Ref played the advantage. Pepe gets straight back. Good, fair play to him. Ball looking for Ronaldo. Takes on his knee and he's nodded away from Ratic to Soufal. Ronaldo has no pace whatsoever. He was offside as well. Oh, dear me. I honestly believe Thora Hurd on a stairlift would be quicker than him, Ronaldo. The Czechs are looking to make two changes. Very small number 8. And the number 7, whoever they may be. Have a quick look. 8 and 7. 8's Sevchik. And 7's Barak. Looks like Thomas Souček may be coming off, although they're going to take the throw in first. Soufal, well, he's got a long throw on him, Soufal, so why he didn't go for a long throw and try and get the game, played it back instead. And Portugal managed to win the ball back in their own defensive part of the pitch in the left back area. Lee says Phil Mitchell taking off Tom off EastEnders to manage the Czechs. Very much like him, isn't he? Anyway, Nuno Mendes takes a throw in. And I'll get another one a bit further back in their own half, which Nuno Mendes will again take. 76.5 minutes gone. Hollesh with a header straight onto the chest of, I think it's Vitinha. Nice ball back. It was Jota, in fact. No, it was Vitinha. I was quite right the first time. It's now with Ruben Diaz. Goes back inside for Vitinha, who's been Portugal's best player by a country mile. Bernardo Silva. And now Vitinha again. He's pulling the strings every time the ball goes near him. And he goes square back to Pepe. Further wide then to Inacio, and then Mendes, who's pushed further forward now. Fernandez. Ronaldo, Vitinha, as a go from distance. Keeper gets down, makes a save. Yeah, not a bad save. That good effort from Vitinha. Will be a corner to the Portuguese. Nearly 78 minutes gone. Yeah, this is generally the way things go, Trev, on these kind of games like this. We tend to have a crack instead. Oh, dear. 78 on the clock, Portugal corner, which is going to be taken by Al Gufo on the far side. In it comes, in swinger, looking for Portuguese head, finds nothing, but it may well be kept in, though it isn't. It'll be a throw into the Czechs on the other side of the pitch because Cancelo couldn't get the ball. It was a poor corner from Bruno Fernandes there. Just a replay, Vitinha's shot there, bounced before the keeper, and the keeper just did safety first and parried it out. The Czech fans are clapping Provod, who scored, going off. And so is the 25, Sulch. Barak coming on. Nice bit of gel in his hair. Nice fade. And the number 8, I can't remember what his name was, even though I've just said it a minute ago. Barak and Sevchik are the new players to come onto the pitch. Not that I remember when they get the ball. Shithill was challenging for the ball there. Stepped in from Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha sees Mendes wide. Good ball from him. Mendes has the overlap in Inacio. Doesn't go to him, though. And, in fact, has to come backwards where Pepe receives it. Pepe inside then for Vitinha. Forward then to Cancelo. Inacio goes back to Pepe. Maintaining the old routine again. Portugal having lots of the ball. Fernandes is in the penalty area with the ball now, though. 2 men coming to approach him. One goes away. Bit of skill from Fernandes. Oh, it's a great bit of defending. I think it should be a free kick from Ronaldo there. A great bit of heading at the far post, the 18 there. Who is... Oh, shit. Who is crazy. Quickly taken corner, and the Czechs do get it away. Not for long, though, but the ref gives a free kick. Foul on the number 7, who's just come on. Bruno Fernandes didn't think it was. Of course, he doesn't, because Bruno Fernandes is his ball, and he wants to. Unless he kicks him in the head. He's like literally kicked him in the head and doesn't think you should have a free kick against him. The goofy twonk. Piss off with it and get yourself a yellow card. Probably got Bruno Fernandes' teeth around here somewhere. Is Adam? Yeah. Hey, Bruno Fernandes. Tosser. Anyway, Czechs to have it. I know it's Barak. Looks for a cross. Finds. Czechs got a great chance. Good defending, though. Forward back to the Czechs. Oh, shot from the edge of the area. From Souček. Just a yard to the right of the post. Maybe should have done better there, but great defending there from Ruben Diaz. Stopped a certain goal. Nearly 2-1 to the Czechs there. Cancelo now. Inside for Vitinha. Fernandes came short for it. Not seen a lot of Diego Jota since he came on. Now it's with Bernardo Silva, wide to João Cancelo. Cuts inside Cancelo. Tries to play it behind the defender, but, well, Crazy's having none of that. Oh, but somehow the Czechs managed to lose the ball very deep in their own half. Diaz, Vitinha. Oh, Fernandes couldn't control it and is going to... That's only going to make his move worse. Souček goes back to Crazy. Now Barak. Xufal down the line. Awful pass. Out for throw-in. Evening, Martin. Yes, all on my own tonight. Portuguese still in attack. We've got 82 on the clock. Vitinha. Poor pass from him, and it's cut out from the 18. Crazy. Is it Crazy? I can't remember. That was crazy. It was frigging awful. What a terrible pass that was. The 18, yeah, it is crazy. But the ball there from Barack Obama was dreadful. Straight out of play. Had a chance to break there, the Czechs. Didn't take it. Silva with a bit of trickery to get himself free. Played it square then to Ignacio. Further wide. Fernandez. Or was it Jota this time? Now it's Ignacio again. Of course, he's been linked to Newcastle United over the summer. What summer? Pepe. Long sweeping ball is overhit that boy. 50 million yards out of play for a goal kick. Wacky says, building his own with a webcam, what could possibly go wrong? Listen, I'm not Dirty Den. Or the other fella that does the Masked Singer. What's his name? Joel Dommett. I'm not him either. Glad you enjoyed it, Guy. Portugal have a chance. Ronaldo's not going to get the pace. That was a poor pass anyway from Fernandez, and the Czechs managed to clear it very, very easily. They're happy with a 1-1 draw with a point. Gonzalo Ignacio has it, plays it square for Pepe. Ignacio, Mendes. Nice bit of skill from Mendes to get away from 3 defenders there. Brilliant. Plays it wide then for... well, he's got through Jota. He tried to cut inside, didn't work for him. And the full Ratic. Well, that's a meaty challenge from on Soufal. Absolutely not. A foul. Got the ball played out for throw-in, but Mendes was holding no prisoners there. Absolutely not. Thanks, Nathan. Appreciate that, mate. Will be a throw to the Czechs. We're nearly 85 minutes in. What a piece. Been a better second half. Could have been worse than the first, to be fair. Statek with a long clearance down the pitch, looking for a Czech head. Not going to find one, just finds Ignacio. But it does rebound to the Czechs, and they've got a chance here. Goes wide. Pepe's going out to cover, and Pepe did absolutely fantastically well to get the ball away. Fernandez. He's going to lose that. He does lose it on the edge of his own area. Poor Bruno Fernandes there. And Souček's first... Well, it's not Souček now. It's Sevcik. The ball is wide on the far side. Barak. And Portugal can get a free kick there for a foul on Bernardo Silva. And we're there, yes, as Kevin. We've got about 5 of normal time to go. Can't seem to be in much injury time either. Trainers have been on second half, and we've only had 2 or 3 subs, so 3 minutes tops, I would say. But the Portuguese are still searching for this winner, which it will be probably now. Fernandez. Square for Ruben Diaz. Now it's with Cancelo. Wide then for Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva going against his fullback. Cuts back. Gives to Cancelo. Cancelo's cross. Look at Ronaldo! Hits the post! Nodded into an empty net by Diego Jota. Now we have the goal for Portugal to take the lead. It's a great cross from Cancelo. A very good header from Ronaldo, to be fair. Hits the post. Rebounds back to Diego Jota, who nods it into an empty net. And the Portuguese have a late winner, I would say. Very good goal. And it's been a much better second half. Chipper says in Sean Bean's style, bastards. And they are absolute bastards. Well, there's VAR. There's going to be a goal check here. I don't know why. Why would there be a goal check? Is there an offside? Ooh, Ronaldo might be offside. It's a great header, and nothing wrong with Jota, but Ronaldo may be and that's so-and-so offside. Yeah, and offside it is, and that's very quickly dealt with, isn't it? And I've got to quickly change the fucking banner again. That's how you want offsides to work, don't you? Outstanding technology from the UEFA there, but quickly changes that. Yeah, it looked marginal from the view I had. That would have taken 20 minutes in the Premier League. It took them 10 seconds. Brilliant. Outstanding. Love it. That's why VAR works. Anyway, the Czechs, well, they thought they were going to be clean through there. And the 3 Portuguese subs, as Chip as rightly says, is ready to come on. Don't think they would have been there if that goal had not been. It'd probably been 3 centre halves. 8 on the clock. The Czechs have got away with one there. Love that story, Tom. That's phenomenal. Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. What's he doing there? Jota's running around on a one-man assassination team there. It wasn't even Jota. I think it was Cancelo. That technology is fantastic. And it took them 20 seconds. I'm going to read that comment out. In fact, I'm going to put it up on the screen. It's brilliant. My grandma's uncle used to run a pub in Shield Bottle. He said he wanted his last words spelled out in flowers at his funeral. The hearse with his coffin had flowers saying, "Oh, bollocks." I love that. That is outstanding. Eric says, no messing about, drawing of lines offside. Brilliant. Yeah, that's how it should be in the Premier League, though, isn't it? And now Portugal are making 3 changes. Vitinha's gone off. He's been their best player. Boy, couldn't you frigging mild. Off he goes. Who else we got coming on? Flavio Conceição's on, or Fabio Conceição. Might be Flavio. Don't know who the other 2 are. No caption showing it. Well, at least the rain stopped in Leipzig. Checks on the throw-in. Yeah, Pedro Neto's on, Nelson Semedo's on, 2 Wolves players. Cross comes in from the Czechs, but it's cleared from the Portuguese. It's still Ronaldo's on. Unreal. Anyway, Soufal has it. It's going out the outside of the defender. Eventually, the Portuguese get it clear. For a minute there, I thought the Czechs were in. Holles plays it wide now for Dudera. Have they got an ambition left, the Czechs? Shittill. Well, there's a foul there, ref. Didn't give it. Out of the play for a goal kick. Dudera's down as he's been poleaxed by Nelson Semedo. He's rolled back onto the pitch. Let's have a look at this now. Oh, it's a body check. It should be a free kick. I don't think he'd got the ball out. £3 super sticker from Michael. Thank you, mate. Very much appreciated. Trevor says that had the Prem had that tech in the cup, so means Coventry goal would have stood, and Newcastle would be in the Europa Conference League. That's quite right, mate. Well, they would have if Coventry had lost to Man City. And Portugal going for a second. Oh, it's a goal in the end. 26 has come on. It's Conceição. Unbelievable scenes. Took his shirt off. Going to get himself a yellow card. Don't know how that actually happened. But the Portuguese subs and management team and everyone are mobbing the 26. The Czechs can't believe it. 4 minutes of added time, by the way. And we're into a minute of that already. Gonna have to change the banner. I don't see this one being ruled out. I think it's Conceição with the goal. I'm not certain, but it came from because there was a foul there, I thought. Jota got the ball across. It's poor defending at the near post there. It's cross coming from Jota. Oh, and Haratic had a mare there. And it is Conceição with the goal at the back post, at the near post. Another error from number 4. Yellow card for Conceição, who's just come on the pitch. Probably his first touch of the ball. That number 4's had such a great second half, and he's made 2 kind of been involved in the 2 goals. Francisco can't say so. It is. DJ Neville says Danny Murphy moaning why subs are brought on with 6 minutes to go has really aged well when the same sub scores the winner. And Southern Geordie quite rightly says, what is that defending? The Czechs have took Hollesh off and brought Chori on. Took Holes off and brought Corey on. Interesting. Dear me. The Portuguese have it. The Czechs are going for it now for the last minute. And they have a chance here. The ball. Oh, it's through. Can he get a shot in? Oh, it's an awful bit of play from whoever that was on the far side. I think it may have been Sevcik. Now, this is Sevcik now on the ball. Sevcik might go from distance. Little flat. Good ball. On a header. Wide. Should have done better than that. Should have done better. Whoever that may be. Would have been offside anyway. Yeah, he's offside. But yeah, mistake there for the number 4. He's had some fantastic clearances in the second half, but he has been involved with 2 goals. And Martinez now thinks he's the best manager since sliced bread. Couldn't manage a fart after a curry. To be fair, we're out over the 4 minutes of allotted time, but we'll probably get a little bit more for the goal. But a long ball has gone down the pitch looking for a Portuguese head from the keeper. It will be a Portuguese throw on the halfway line. And I think the ref's looking at his watch here. Portuguese throw. We've had another half a minute on top of what we should have had, but of course the goal came and that was delayed the game somewhat. Anyway, nodded away from Kufal. Portugal again could come in. Ronaldo tried to break down the ball there, but didn't do it. Sevcik, a long ball. Well, Pepe lets it go with his head. Fantastic bit of defending. Calm as you like. Let the ball roll through to the keeper, Costa. I think we're about there, folks. I think we're about there. Long clearance, and the referee, well, he's still letting play go. Offside there against... No, that's it. The final whistle's gone. And the Portuguese have come from behind to snatch a 2-1 victory in injury time. Awful first half, much better second half. Tomorrow we've got Scotland and Switzerland on. Lee, thanks ever so much for joining us. I need to go because one needs to point Percy at the porcelain. But thanks ever so much for joining me tonight. Almost 300 in the whole game. Good second half, crap first half, but thanks, folks. You make it all worthwhile. Love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
Come back and check on some breathing.